Root. Ambi. Root meaning. Both, around. Word. Ambit. Meaning. The range or scope of something. The ambit of the project includes building a new school. The government expanded the ambit of environmental laws to cover more industries. Is this task within the ambit of your responsibilities? Word. Ambivalent. Meaning. Having mixed feelings or unsure about something. She felt ambivalent about moving to a new city. The public remains ambivalent about the new government policy. I'm ambivalent about accepting the job offer. Word. Ambivert. Meaning. A person who shows qualities of both introvert and extrovert. He is an ambivert who enjoys both parties and quiet time. Ambiverts often adapt well in social and solitary environments. I think I'm an ambivert because I like meeting people but also enjoy being alone. Root. Ambigu. Root meaning. Uncertain or unclear. Word. Disambiguate. Meaning. To make something clear by removing confusion between meanings. The dictionary helps disambiguate words with several meanings. Linguists disambiguate complex sentences to improve understanding. Can you disambiguate what you mean by that word? Root. Ambiguous. Root meaning. Having more than one meaning. Word. Unambiguous. Meaning. Clear and easy to understand without confusion. Her instructions were unambiguous and easy to follow. The policy statement was unambiguous about the company's goals. Please give me an unambiguous answer. Root. Ambit. Root meaning. To go around, to strive. Word. Ambition. Meaning. A strong wish to achieve something important. Her ambition is to become a doctor one day. The young entrepreneur's ambition is driving rapid growth in the tech industry. I have the ambition to learn a new language this year. Word. Ambitious. Meaning. Having a strong desire to succeed or achieve goals. She is very ambitious and works hard every day. The ambitious project aims to build the tallest tower in the city. He is ambitious and wants to start his own business soon. Root. Ambrosia. Root meaning. Food of the gods. Word. Ambrosial. Meaning. Extremely pleasing to taste or smell. The cake had an ambrosial flavor that everyone loved. The chef's ambrosial dishes attracted many food lovers. This perfume smells ambrosial and fresh. Root. Amble. Root meaning. To walk. Word. Amble. Meaning. To walk slowly and relaxed. They ambled through the garden enjoying the flowers. Visitors ambled along the riverbank during the festival. Let's amble to the cafe instead of rushing. Word. Ambulance. Meaning. A vehicle used to take sick or injured people to hospital quickly. The ambulance arrived quickly to help the injured man. Ambulance services are vital for emergency medical care. Call an ambulance if someone is seriously hurt. Word. Ambulatory. Meaning. Able to walk or move around. The patient is now ambulatory and can move without help. Ambulatory care units help patients recover faster by encouraging movement. After surgery, I was ambulatory within a few days. Word. Perambulate. Meaning: to walk around or travel through an area on foot. We decided to perambulate the old town to see its historic sites. The mayor perambulated the city streets to inspect cleanliness efforts. Let's perambulate around the market before buying anything. Word. Perambulator. Meaning: a baby stroller used to carry infants while walking. She took the baby out in the perambulator for a walk. Sales of perambulators have increased as more parents prefer walking with babies. Can you help me fold the perambulator after the walk? Root. Amen. Root meaning: pleasant, agreeable. Word. Amenities. Meaning: useful features or services that make life comfortable. The hotel offers many amenities like free Wi-Fi and a gym. New residential complexes include modern amenities for residents. Does this apartment have all the basic amenities? Root. Amena. Root meaning: pleasant, agreeable. Word. Amenity. Meaning: a useful or pleasant feature that improves comfort or convenience. The park has many amenities like benches and clean restrooms. City officials plan to add new amenities to improve public spaces for residents. This hotel has great amenities that make my stay comfortable. Root. America. Root meaning: the continents of North and South America. Word. Amerindian. Meaning: a native person from the Americas before European arrival. The museum shows artifacts made by Amerindian tribes. Researchers study Amerindian cultures to understand ancient American history. My friend is learning about Amerindian traditions in school. Root. Amicus. Root meaning: friend. Word. Amiable. Meaning: friendly and pleasant in behavior. She has an amiable personality that everyone likes. The amiable atmosphere at the event helped people connect easily. He's so amiable, it's easy to talk with him. Word. Amicable. Meaning: showing kindness and willingness to avoid conflict. They reached an amicable agreement after the discussion. The companies settled their dispute in an amicable manner to avoid court. We had an amicable talk and solved the problem quickly. Word. Amicus. Meaning: a person who advises a court without being a party in the case. The lawyer acted as an amicus to help the court understand the issue. An amicus brief was filed to provide expert opinion in the high-profile case. The judge considered the amicus advice before making a decision. Word. Amity. Meaning: friendly and peaceful relationship between people or groups. The two countries signed a treaty to promote amity. Amity between neighboring states has improved trade and cooperation. We value amity in our community very much. Route. Amine. Route meaning: to drive, to lead, to test. Word. Examination. Meaning: a formal test to check knowledge or skill. The examination will start at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The board announced the schedule for the upcoming examinations. I am nervous about the examination next week. Word. Examine. Meaning. To look at something carefully to understand or check it. The teacher will examine your homework tomorrow. Experts will examine the cause of the recent power outage. Can you examine this report and tell me if it's correct? Word. Examined. Meaning. Carefully looked at or studied. The documents were examined by the lawyer. The evidence examined in court proved the defendant's innocence. I examined the car before buying it. Root. Amour. Root meaning. Love. Word. Amorous. Meaning. Showing strong feelings of love or desire. He wrote an amorous letter to his partner. The movie depicts an amorous relationship between the lead characters. She gave him an amorous smile. Word. Enamour. Meaning. To cause someone to feel love or deep liking. The beautiful song enamored everyone at the party. The artist's work enamored critics and fans alike. She was enamored by his kindness from the start. Word. Enamored. Meaning. Feeling strong love or admiration for someone or something. He is enamored with the new book he bought. The public remains enamored with the actor's latest film. I'm really enamored by this song, it's so beautiful. Root. Amour. Root meaning. Love, from French. Word. Paramour. Meaning. A secret or forbidden lover. He was caught meeting his paramour in secret. The scandal involved a politician and his paramour. She found out about his paramour last night. Root. Amp. Root meaning. Amplify, increase. Word. Amped. Meaning. Very excited or full of energy. She was amped before the big game. Fans were amped up as the concert started. I'm so amped for the party tonight. Root. Amphi. Root meaning. Both, double. Word. Amphibious. Meaning. Able to live or operate both on land and in water. Frogs are amphibious creatures. The military uses amphibious vehicles for land and water missions. This amphibious car can drive on roads and float on water. Word. Amphitheater. Meaning. A round or oval open-air venue for performances or events. The concert was held in an amphitheater. The city built a new amphitheater for cultural events. We watched the play at the amphitheater last night. Root. AMPL. Root meaning. Large, spacious. Word. Ample. Meaning. More than enough, plentiful. There was ample food for everyone. The report showed ample evidence to support the claim. You have ample time to finish the work. Word. Amplify. Meaning. To make something larger, stronger, or clearer. Use this device to amplify the sound. The speaker amplified the message to reach a larger audience. Can you amplify your voice? I can't hear you well. Word. Amplitude. Meaning. The size or extent of something, especially waves or signals. The amplitude of the sound wave was very high. Scientists measured the earthquake's amplitude to assess its strength. The radio signal's amplitude dropped suddenly. Word. Amply. Meaning. In a way that is more than enough or fully. She was amply rewarded for her hard work. The funds were amply sufficient to complete the project. You've been amply warned about the rules. Root. Ampute. Root meaning. To cut off. Word. Amputate. Meaning. To surgically remove a limb or body part. The doctor had to amputate his injured leg. The soldier underwent amputation after the severe injury. He lost his arm and had to get it amputated. Word. Amputee. Meaning. A person who has lost a limb due to surgery or injury. The amputee learned to walk again with a new prosthetic leg. The war veteran, an amputee, now advocates for better rehabilitation services. My uncle is an amputee, but he plays basketball every weekend. Root. Amul. Root meaning. To protect. Word. Amulet. Meaning. A small object worn to protect from harm or evil. She wore an amulet to keep bad luck away. Ancient cultures used amulets as symbols of protection and good fortune. My grandmother gave me an amulet to protect me from harm. Root. And dash. Root meaning. Without, lack of. Word. Anemia. Meaning. A health condition where blood has fewer red cells or less hemoglobin, causing tiredness. She felt weak because she had anemia. Anemia affects millions worldwide, reducing energy and productivity. My doctor said I have anemia and need to eat more iron-rich foods. Word. Anemic. Meaning. Feeling weak or lacking energy, often due to low blood health. He looks anemic after working all day. The anemic condition of many patients requires immediate medical care. I feel anemic lately, maybe I need to see a doctor. Root. Ancil. Root meaning. Servant, helper. Word. Ancillary. Meaning. Providing support or help to the main thing. The ancillary staff helped prepare the event. Ancillary industries contribute significantly to the economy. We need ancillary equipment for the main machine to work properly. Root. Anchor. Root meaning. Hook, fastening. Word. Anchor. Meaning. A heavy object used to keep a boat in place, also someone or something that provides stability. The ship dropped its anchor near the shore. The news anchor delivered the evening bulletin with confidence. She is the anchor of our team during tough times. Root. Ander. Root meaning. Man, adult male. Word. Andragogy. Meaning. The method and practice of teaching adults. Andragogy focuses on teaching adults differently from children. The university introduced a course on andragogy to improve adult education. I am studying andragogy to become a better adult educator. Word. Androgynous. Meaning. Having both male and female physical traits or appearance. The model wore an androgynous outfit that suited both genders. Androgynous styles are becoming popular in modern fashion trends. I like androgynous looks because they are unique. Root. Anecdote. Root meaning. Short story. Word. Anecdotal. Meaning. Based on personal stories rather than solid proof. His anecdotal evidence was not enough to prove the claim. The report criticized the study for relying too much on anecdotal data. That's just anecdotal, we need real facts. Word. Anecdote. Meaning. A short, interesting, or funny story about a real event. She told an anecdote about her first day at school. The speaker shared an anecdote to lighten the mood during the conference. Let me tell you a funny anecdote from my trip. Word. Anecdote. Meaning. A brief story about a real event, often amusing or interesting. He shared an anecdote about his childhood pet. Anecdotes from veterans added a personal touch to the history book. I heard a funny anecdote at the party last night. Root. Root meaning. To strangle or choke, Latin origin related to tightness or pain. Word. Anger. Meaning. A strong feeling of displeasure or rage. He felt anger when his toy broke. Public anger grew over the new tax policy. Don't let your anger control you. Word. Angle. Meaning. The space between two lines that meet. The triangle has 3 angles. Engineers measured the angle for the new bridge design. Can you check the angle of this picture frame? Word. Angrily. Meaning. In a way that shows strong anger. She spoke angrily to the noisy children. The coach angrily criticized the team's performance. Why are you talking so angrily? Word. Angry. Meaning. Feeling or showing strong displeasure. He was angry because he lost his keys. Residents were angry about the sudden power cuts. Don't be angry with me, please. Word. Angst. Meaning. A deep feeling of anxiety or worry. She felt angst before the exam. Economic angst is rising among the population. I have some angst about the job interview tomorrow. Word. Anguish. Meaning. Intense pain or suffering, especially emotional. He felt anguish after losing his pet. The family's anguish was clear after the accident. She spoke about her anguish quietly. Word. Angular. Meaning. Having sharp corners or thin, bony shape. The sculpture had an angular shape. The model's angular features attracted attention. His face looks very angular after weight loss. Root. Angel. Root meaning. Messenger. Word. Evangelical. Meaning. Strongly supporting Christian teachings and beliefs. He is an evangelical speaker who shares Christian messages. The evangelical movement has grown rapidly in recent years. My uncle is very evangelical and often talks about his faith. Word. Evangelism. Meaning. The act of spreading Christian teachings to others. Evangelism is important for spreading religious beliefs. The church organized an evangelism campaign in the city. He is involved in evangelism and visits many communities. Word. Evangelist. Meaning. A person who actively promotes Christian faith. The evangelist traveled to many countries to share his faith. Famous evangelists often attract large audiences to their sermons. My friend wants to become an evangelist and spread the gospel. Root. Angelos. Root meaning. Messenger, Greek. Word. Angel. Meaning. A spiritual being often seen as a messenger of goodness. The angel appeared in a bright light. The charity worker was called an angel for helping many in need. You're an angel for helping me today. Word. Angelic. Meaning. Having qualities like an angel, pure and kind. She has an angelic smile that makes everyone happy. The singer's angelic voice captivated the entire audience. Your angelic help saved the day, thank you. Root. Anim. Root meaning. Life, spirit. Word. Animadversion. Meaning. A comment that points out faults or criticizes. Her animadversion helped me improve my essay. The editor's animadversion on the policy sparked public debate. I didn't like his animadversion on my work. Word. Animadvert. Meaning. To notice and express disapproval or criticism. He animadverted on the mistakes in the report. The committee animadverted strongly against the proposed changes. Don't animadvert too much or people will get upset. Word. Animal. Meaning. A living creature that can move and breathe. A dog is a friendly animal. The zoo houses many rare animals from around the world. I love watching animals at the park. Word. Animate. Meaning. To bring to life or make lively. The artist will animate the drawings for the movie. New technology helps animate virtual characters realistically. Can you animate this picture for the project? Word. Animated. Meaning. Full of energy or excitement. The children were animated during the story time. The animated discussion led to new ideas in the meeting. She gets really animated when talking about her hobby. Word. Animation. Meaning. The process of making drawings or models move. Animation makes cartoons come alive on screen. The animation industry is growing rapidly worldwide. I love watching animation movies on weekends. Word. Animatronics. Meaning. Technology that creates lifelike moving robots. The theme park uses animatronics for its dinosaur show. Animatronics technology is revolutionizing entertainment experiences. Have you seen the animatronics at the new museum? Word. Animism. Meaning. Belief that spirits live in natural things. Animism teaches that rivers and trees have spirits. Many indigenous cultures follow animism as their spiritual belief. My grandfather believes in animism and respects nature deeply. Word. Animosity. Meaning. Strong dislike or anger toward someone. There was animosity between the two neighbors. Animosity between the groups has caused tension in the community. I don't want any animosity between us. Word. Animus. Meaning. A deep feeling of hatred or hostility. He felt animus toward the person who betrayed him. The animus between the rival teams was evident during the match. There's no animus here, just a misunderstanding. Word. Unanimity. Meaning. Complete agreement among all members. The team showed unanimity in their decision. There was unanimity among the council members on the new policy. We reached unanimity after a long discussion. Word. Unanimous. Meaning. Fully in agreement without any opposition. The jury was unanimous in their verdict. The board made a unanimous decision to approve the project. Everyone was unanimous about going on the trip. Root. Animate. Root meaning. To give life or movement. Word. Inanimate. Meaning. Not alive, without life or movement. The statue is an inanimate object made of stone. Scientists study inanimate materials to develop new technologies. This toy is inanimate and does not move by itself. Root. An. Root meaning. Year. Word. Annals. Meaning. A yearly record of important events. The annals of the village tell stories from long ago. Historians studied the annals to understand the region's past. I read the annals to learn what happened each year. Word. Anniversary. Meaning. The yearly date of a special event. They celebrated their wedding anniversary with a party. The city marked the 100th anniversary of its founding. When is your anniversary? I want to send wishes. Root. N/anu. Root meaning. Year. Word. Annual. Meaning. Happening once every year. We have an annual picnic every December. The annual report showed a significant increase in profits. Our school holds an annual sports day in January. Word. Annuity. Meaning. A fixed amount of money paid regularly, often yearly. He receives an annuity after retirement every year. The insurance company offers annuity plans for steady retirement income. My grandfather gets an annuity from his pension fund. Root. Annual. Root meaning. Year. Word. Biannual. Meaning. Happening twice every year. The company holds biannual meetings in June and December. The biannual report highlights the company's progress over 6 months. We get biannual bonuses at work, once in summer and once in winter. Root. Annus. Root meaning. Year. Word. Perennial. Meaning. Lasting or existing for a very long time, enduring. Roses are perennial flowers that bloom every year. The city council plans to plant more perennial trees to improve air quality. My grandmother has a perennial garden that looks beautiful all seasons. Root. Annum. Root meaning. Lawlessness, irregularity. Word. Anomalous. Meaning. Different from what is normal or expected. The anomalous weather surprised everyone this winter. Scientists studied the anomalous readings from the space probe carefully. That's an anomalous result. It doesn't fit the usual pattern. Word. Anomaly. Meaning. Something that is unusual or does not fit the normal pattern. The sudden drop in temperature was an anomaly for this season. Experts are investigating the anomaly in the financial report. This result is an anomaly. We need to check it again. Root. Ante. Root meaning. Before. Word. Ancestor. Meaning. A person from whom you are descended, usually from many generations ago. My ancestor came from a small village long ago. Researchers discovered that the ancestors of this tribe lived here thousands of years ago. I want to learn more about my ancestors and where they lived. Word. Ancient. Meaning. Very old, from a long time ago. We visited an ancient temple during our trip. Archaeologists uncovered ancient artifacts in the desert. This ancient book is very valuable to collectors. Word. Ante. Meaning. An initial stake or investment placed before a game or event. He put in a high ante before the card game started. Players must ante up to join the tournament. What's the ante for this round? Word. Antebellum. Meaning. Relating to the period before a war, especially the American Civil War. The house was built in the antebellum era. Antebellum architecture reflects the style before the Civil War. This town has many antebellum buildings. Word. Antecedent. Meaning. Something that existed before and influenced what came after. The antecedent event caused many changes. Researchers studied the antecedents of the current crisis. Do you know the antecedent of this tradition? Word. Antedate. Meaning. To happen or be dated earlier than something else. The letter was antedated to last week. The contract was found to be antedated by several days. Did you antedate the document before submitting? Word. Anterior. Meaning. Located toward the front. The anterior part of the car is damaged. Doctors examined the anterior region for injuries after the accident. The anterior door opens to the main hall. Word. Anteroom. Meaning. A small room before a larger room. Please wait in the anteroom until your turn. Visitors gathered in the anteroom before the conference started. I was waiting in the anteroom for the doctor. Root. Anth. Root meaning. Flower, collection. Word. Anthology. Meaning. A collection of selected writings or works. She bought an anthology of famous poems. The new anthology features stories from various authors. I love reading anthologies because they have many short stories. Root. Anthem. Root meaning. Song of praise. Word. Anthem. Meaning. A song representing a group or country. The school played the national anthem in the morning. The anthem was performed at the opening ceremony of the event. Everyone stood up when the anthem started. Root. Anthrop. Root meaning. Human. Word. Anthropoid. Meaning. Resembling a human in shape or form. The statue had an anthropoid shape. Scientists discovered an anthropoid fossil in the cave. That robot looks quite anthropoid to me. Word. Anthropologist. Meaning. A person who studies humans and their cultures. The anthropologist visited remote villages to study traditions. Anthropologists found new evidence about ancient human life. My friend is an anthropologist researching tribal cultures. Word. Anthropology. Meaning. The study of humans and their societies. She is studying anthropology at the university. Anthropology helps us understand human evolution and culture. I find anthropology fascinating because it explains human behavior. Word. Anthropomorphic. Meaning. Giving human traits to non-human things. The cartoon characters are anthropomorphic animals. Anthropomorphic stories help children relate to animals better. I like movies where animals act in anthropomorphic ways. Root. Anthropo. Root meaning. Human. Word. Anthropomorphism. Meaning. Giving human qualities to animals or objects. Cartoons often use anthropomorphism to make animals talk like people. The film's use of anthropomorphism helps viewers connect emotionally with animal characters. I like stories where animals have human feelings. That's anthropomorphism. Root. Anthropos. Root meaning. Human. Word. Misanthrope. Meaning. A person who dislikes or distrusts other people. He became a misanthrope after many bad experiences with people. The novel's main character is a misanthrope who avoids society. Don't be such a misanthrope, not everyone is bad. Word. Misanthropy. Meaning. The feeling of dislike or hatred towards people. His misanthropy made it hard for him to make friends. Misanthropy is often explored in literature to show social isolation. Sometimes I feel misanthropy when people disappoint me. Root. Anti. Root meaning. Against. Word. Anti. Meaning. Against or opposite. The prefix anti means against something. Many English words use the prefix anti to show opposition or prevention. When you see anti in a word, it usually means against something. Word. Antisemitism. Meaning. Hatred or unfair treatment of Jewish people. Antisemitism means being unfair to Jewish people because of who they are. Governments worldwide are working to reduce antisemitism and promote tolerance. We should all stand against antisemitism and support equality. Word. Antibody. Meaning. Protein that fights germs in the blood. Antibodies help your body fight infections. Vaccines help the body produce antibodies to protect against diseases. My doctor said my antibody levels are good after the vaccine. Root. Antique. Root meaning. Old, ancient. Word. Antique. Meaning. A valuable old object from the past. My grandmother gave me an antique clock. The auction featured rare antiques from the 18th century. Look at this antique vase I found at the market.